And the Geek shall inherit the podcast. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scoop Dog, and I have to ask you, did you watch Marvel Zombies? Let me tell you guys, I know a lot of us have lost faith in Marvel, despite having a fairly decent run with, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Not too many people were crazy about them. They weren't the groundbreaking movies, but they were still good. But I found Marvel Zombies to be really, really, really good. It's like Marvel understood the assignment. They did not pearl clutch. They did not hold back. They let the gore rip on this. This is the best what if animated thing that they've done. It's really good, even though a lot of those characters we've seen in previous ones, and a lot of them we haven't, which is good too. They had an excellent use of characters, and they kept the story simple. It wasn't they didn't try to make some complex story. It is the normal zombie trope. You have one person who has a cure, and they have to get it from point A to point B. And along the way, they meet people, they face confrontations and obstacles that prevent them from reaching their destination, and they lose a lot of people along the way. They lose loved ones along the way. Very simple, but what Marvel did with this that made it really good was that inside of the shell, which is the normal trope, they brought the Marvel world to life. Like the zombies themselves, they are intelligent zombies. They're not mindless, brain hungry, dead like walkers. They're skilled. They still, especially the Avenger ones. The Avengers, any superhuman that was turned into a zombie, their power is enhanced because they're evil now. Like when you see Captain America, who's just a torso, using his shield to move around to defend himself. Like he's more menacing without legs than he would be with legs, I think. So they chose an awesome story to build off of, which I think is from season 1, the first Marvel Zombies episode that they had, where it ended with zombie Thanos coming to Wakanda and then infecting all of Wakanda. So we're building off of that story, and we get to see a different version of events, and that was really awesome. I don't want to give away a lot of spoilers, because if you haven't seen it and you're just looking for the motivation to see it, I'm going to try and keep some juicy nuggets saved for you. So that being said, in terms of great characters, man, the characters that we've been dying to see in movies, whose sequels have been delayed and who we haven't seen since like their Disney Plus show, they got a great storyline to play off of. It was much better than like some ridiculous episode and one of the 3 seasons of What If. Shout out to Shang-Chi. I actually did not mind Awkwafina's character in this in Marvel Zombies, and also Riri Williams. The voice acting was pretty monotone. Wasn't a great performance, but I found the way that they did Riri in this one was much better than the entire miniseries that they released. That was horrible. Well, obviously much better writers, and the voice director and director, this came out a lot better. So they did Ironheart a lot of justice in this one. But the star for me was, well, I'm going to break it up into 3 people. I think coming in at number 3 would be Red Guardian. He was definitely the comical, father figure of the team. And coming in at number 2 was Kamala, Miss Marvel, because the actress, I can't remember her name, did such a good job at maintaining what we loved about Miss Marvel from the series. And despite how much people hate the Marvels, the one thing people can agree on is that Miss Marvel was really good and they want to see more of her. We got to see her strength played out. We got to see some classic powers exhibited in this series, and she was the heart of the entire episode. She was the main character, which you would be a little nervous knowing that if you knew that going into hand. But I assure you, the balance with the other characters, the way that everyone plays off of each other's powers, it's really, really, really well done. And the number one character is Blade. Blade is freaking awesome, and with the added touch of being Khonshu's avatar, then it just made this double the fun. It was excellent. I don't want to give away so much, but what you haven't seen in the trailer, there's a lot more to it, and this plays out so well. I have to say, at times it made me feel like what I would have wanted to see in the Game of Thrones season 8 episode, The Long Night, and it had a whole that feel to it also. I felt like Okoye, I think that's her name, from Wakanda. I feel like she was like one of the Night Kings there. And just it was really well done. I have to say, like, and look, if Bo DeMaio, who is not a fan of a lot of bullshit that Marvel does, if he says this was fantastic and begs Marvel to put more trust in people like this, put more trust in your creatives like this, and keep pumping out the content like this, despite the legal battle that they're going through, you damn well know this was solid. So I just have one little quick thought. So I'm wondering, and let me know what you guys think also. Will any of the survivors from Marvel Zombies, or will any of the zombies of the Avengers cross over into Secret Wars? Do you think we can get something like that, where we might see, they have to go up against like Wanda Maximoff, like her zombie version, like she's one of the multiverse versions of herself that shows up on Battle World or something? I don't know. Just a wild and crazy thought. Who knows where they can go? If you've seen it, drop a comment below. Let me know, what was your favorite moment? Who was your favorite character from this? And do you think we're going to get a sequel because of the cliffhanger that we were left on? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want someone else to get in on this conversation, share it with them too. Peace.